My name is Mark, and I'm really excited to be your host tonight. You know, when you've got something that's innovative, as what we're about to share with you, that's changing lives, that people can get really fast results, that's absolutely real and is global. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, you know you got something special. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you an innovative team building system for personal and business success. No matter what your goals are, they could be personal, could be business, could be charitable. We're going to show you how you can generate the income that you'll be able to accomplish those things. And we can do that right here. Let's get into it. So, first of all, I want to start off talking about the money. Most people want to know what makes this different. Well, the first thing that makes this different and unique is a revolving team building matrix, ladies and gentlemen. When you join, there are already members in this matrix who are here to help you. And this system builds from the bottom up. It's all about grabbing you, helping you, and pulling you up to the next level as we all work together doing our part. The next thing that's unique is the dual team weekly pay. So when you achieve certain levels in the program, we're going to explain to you in a few moments, you can start to establish daily income that can be withdrawn on a weekly basis. In addition to that, you can qualify for the leverage profit sharing. We're going to talk about that. And then also, the company has some very lucrative rank and incentive bonuses as well. So the program is called Upnomix, and we're going to talk about the company itself in detail toward the end of this overview. But let's talk about what it takes to get started here. $300 one time out of pocket. In fact, you never have to go back in your pocket again. There are no auto ships, there are no monthly payments. And the entry course earns you a position in our system that will help you generate endless income, which you will learn more about as we go through these slides. Also, if you're one of the first 25,000 members, you will also receive complimentary airdrop tokens that you'll be able to use with some of the products and services that are coming down the line. So now let's go ahead and get into this revolving matrix. It was introduced, we have introduced an infamous and revolutionary revolving matrix that is not just proven, but it's also time tested to yield high profitability for partners and associates. All team members make their way to the top of our compensation plan through the revolving matrix system, which earns you $10,000 over and over again. The system maximizes your success by helping you capitalize on the efforts of all team members present in the matrices. So you're going to see here when you join this, there are already people there, and they are incentivized to build this thing out and to help you as you help yourself. Now, the system consists of the following two matrices, the players matrix and the winners matrix. Let's talk about those. So the players matrix has four levels, with level one as the bottommost level containing eight slots. And there are four, two, and one slots on level two, three, and four, respectively. The entryway into the system starts with occupying a position at level one of the player's matrix. And when eight slots of level one are filled with the combined team effort of all participating members, the matrix and the board breaks into two new matrices, and the associate at level four exit out to the next matrix, which is the winner's matrix. Now, this is the only system in the world that I've seen where all team members work together as a single entity to rise through the different levels, helping each other, as you're about to see. Now, when each player's matrix, when you exit the player's matrix, you earn a $600 payout credited instantly to your wallet in your member's back office. So you joined the program with $300. When you exit the player's matrix, guess what? You got $600. That means you got your money back and a really nice profit. But here's the thing you want to remember. You must have personally sponsored at least two downline members, either directly or via spillover, to exit the winner's matrix. So, can you exit the winner's matrix without referring anyone? Yes, you can, because of the spillover, because of the efforts of your team. But guess what? We're going to show you why you absolutely want to refer two people right away, because you can actually speed this up so that you can get this $600 faster when you participate along with us. All right, so let's give you a sample of the movement of the matrices. So, as I mentioned, let's just say, for example, that you were introduced by Harry, and then you introduced Tim and Abby, as you can see on the screen here. This is what's going to happen. So, as I mentioned, there are two matrices. There's the player's matrix and there's the winner's matrix. The first thing I want you to see here is that level number two, three, and four in both matrices is already filled. And those people are actually incentivized to help you get to the next level. And right now, we're specifically talking about the players matrix. So you can see the example here. We're going to say that Harry on level 2 down in the players matrix goes out and refers you. So what's going to happen? You show up on level 1. Level 1 fills from left to right, and level 1 has 8 slots. Okay, so the next thing that happens, we're going to say that you participate because you're invested in your own future, right? And you're willing to put your hand on the plow just like the rest of us. So you go out and you introduce Jill and 4 others, and they're going to follow you from left to right. But then 2 more associates who are already in the matrix above you there, they go out and they invite people, and guess what? They fall right behind you. What is that going to do? That completes this matrix. And then what happens is Tom at the top of the matrix is awarded that $600. So now Jill and others that you introduce to the players matrix are also placed in your direct referral genealogy. This is important because that means they're going to follow you throughout the entire system, and they're also going to qualify you to receive binary income, which is daily pay. We'll talk about that in a moment. Now, when 8 members fill up level 1 of the players matrix, the matrix splits to form 2 new matrices, and the associate level 4, and that's Tom right there, he moves to the winners matrix and receives $600. The goal is to get everyone up to that level 4, and we can do that by working together, everyone doing their part. If you just went out and referred to and everybody did the same, the community would explode, and so would the funding. All right, so let's take a look at it in a bit more detail. So what you're looking at here are the 7 members that are already in every matrix when you first come. All right, and you'll notice that Joe has 2 personal referrals. You can see the names right below Joe's name. So if it has an asterisk there, that means that that person got there by way of spillover. Remember, we mentioned when you have 2 people that fall under you, whether you personally referred them or they were spilled over, that still qualifies you for the $600. When we look at this chart here, we can see that Joe had personally referred 2 people because you can see the names right below them, and you can see the other individuals who have referred at least 1 person. And again, if you see an asterisk beside these names, that means those people got there by way of spillover. So what I want to show you here is exactly how this moves in a bit more detail. So new members are introduced by existing associates on the players matrix. So again, we know that on level 1, there are 8 slots, and those members will fill left to right. So now, we talked about it earlier. We're going to say you were referred by Harry, all right? And then you go out and you refer Tim. And then we're going to say that Mary refers Jill, and Jill comes right behind Tim. And then Abby is referred by you, and so Abby comes next. And then Adam is referred by Tony. Linda is referred by Helen. Greg is referred by Peter. And Dan is referred by Greg. Can you see how the entire team's efforts is working together to propel people up through this matrix in order for them to get that $600? It is a true team build. I've never seen anything that works quite like this, and it is very powerful, as you're about to hear from the testimonies in just a moment. All right, so let's take a look at this one more time here, kind of help you out. Of course, remember level 1 fills from left to right. And when the matrix is filled, it splits. It splits to 2 matrices. Now, here's the thing. If you go out and you refer 2, when the matrix splits, you will pass over the people who only referred 1 or those who referred none. If you went out and you referred 1, you're going to pass over the people who did not refer anyone. So by you going out and referring 2 people right away, it causes you to be accelerated through the system so you can get that $600 faster. Okay, so that's one benefit of you going out and doing your part, which is the power of 2, referring to, we call it 2 to 10K, ladies and gentlemen. And when the matrix fills up, as I mentioned, the level 4 position moves to the winners matrix and earned a startup bonus of $600. You're going to hear from several people who did that over the last couple of days after only being in the program for a few days. You'll hear those testimonies in a minute. So now let's talk about the winners matrix, because when you cycle out of the players matrix, you get a position at level 1 of the winners matrix following your upline member or your sponsor. Everyone is going to follow their sponsor. Here's another reason why you want to personally refer as many people as possible, because they're going to follow you in the winners matrix, and they're going to help you to be able to max this out and get this next payout we're going to talk about. So just like the players matrix, the winners matrix has the same 4 levels, with the only difference being that a position in the winners matrix is only achieved after exiting the players matrix. New members cannot join the winners matrix directly. And when the matrix fills up, it breaks into 2 new matrices, and the associated level 4 cycles out, earning a mega bonus of $10,000 credited instantly to your online wallet. But that's not all. You get a re-entry in the winner's matrix for you to earn $10,000 over and over again, ladies and gentlemen, enabling you to cycle out monthly, potentially weekly, and potentially even daily. And there is unlimited income potential in this. So here's the thing: without you ever going in your pocket again, you can now be upgraded to the $10,000 winners matrix, earn that $10,000, be put back in again to earn another $10,000 without you ever going back in your pocket again. This is one of the features that makes this program absolutely exceptional and life changing. But here's the thing you want to remember: 2 of your downline members, whether direct or indirect, must follow you in the winners matrix to qualify you for that payout. What does that mean? You are incentivized to work with your team members to provide the support they need so that they can also get to this level as well. Because in Upnomix, we build from the bottom up. All right. Hopefully you caught that, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So what I'm going to do here is just point out 4 of the unique features of these matrices, and then we're going to go ahead and bring some of our members on, our associates on right now to share their testimony. So first of all, this is a follow the leader system. The follow the leader system ensures that your matrices move as fast as you want by sponsoring the maximum number of people. So again, how many people can you refer? As many as you want. The more you refer, the better. Now, your direct downline stay connected to you and keep following you in the winner's matrix, which means faster cycles of $10,000 over and over again. You put in the work, you get rewarded. The next thing is spillover. We talked about that. Spillover helps you succeed even when you have not sponsored 2 direct referrals in the players matrix. By allotting those members that spilled over, they give you credit for that, which enables you to earn that $600 even though you haven't referred anyone. But you have to remember this: you can't earn the 10,000 unless you go out and refer to. And there are several other income streams we're going to talk about in a few moments. You can't qualify and earn money there either unless you refer to. So everybody's incentivized to do their part. What is that? The power of 2 to the 10K. Next, we know that the matrices are going to split. All right. And if you have referred 2 people where someone above you did not, you will pass over them. That's called the jump over system. Jump overs allow associates who have qualified by sponsoring 2 direct referrals to jump the matrix top if their unqualified position present before them does not. So if you refer to someone above you only referred 1, you're going to jump over them. You referred 1, someone above you didn't refer any, you're going to jump over them. Again, you're incentivized to do what we are all about. What is that? Growing the community. So what is actually happening here? We are literally doing a beta build, or we are literally building this community for the services and the products that are coming down the road, and we're being rewarded handsomely by the company to do just that. So now, with that said, I want to go ahead and bring on a few people to share their testimony. Let me take a look. I still have 1 or 2 other people I'm going to bring in here really quick. Okay, hold on. So again, I'd like to welcome everyone here. If you're here for the first time, so glad you were able to join us. So the first person I want to bring in, of course, someone I'm really grateful, and that is, of course, is my sponsor. Her name is Jeanette. She's out of the Maryland area, and she told me about this about 3 or 4 weeks before she received her $10,000 payout. Actually, it was 3 weeks. And so when she told me, I really didn't hear what she said. I was doing other things. I was focused on other things, but I listened, out of courtesy, because we go back a little ways. We've had a lot of success together. So she had to call me back again about a week or 2 later. And I said, well, listen, keep me informed. Let me know how things are going moving forward. So on her 3rd week in the program, she called me back. She says, Mark, I made the $10,000. In fact, not only did I earn the 10,000, but one of my family members earned the 10,000. We're both builders, and we both earned the 10,000 on the same weekend. Well, when she said that, she got my attention. And Jeanette, you can tell the rest of the story. Are you there? Are you there?
Mark, I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm driving, but I'm here. I want
All
to say thank you for doing the call. And yes, I'm excited about Upnomix because of what it can do for everybody. It's an awesome platform. And yes, it took me 3 weeks to see the dream here in this program. And it's happening over and over for everyone.
Now, can you tell us, Jeanette, if you would, how did you first find out about the program? What did you think about it when you first got involved?
Well, first I wasn't even interested in it because I didn't want to. I was just doing passive things. But my partner, business partner, Brian out of Houston, and the young lady who opened it up for the U.S., Grace, called me. And I listened to them, and then I thought about it, and I said, no. But then they kept talking, calling back again. Finally, I really listened to it, and I said, this is a no-brainer. I mean, it was just an unbelievable platform that I had never seen before. Having two matrices along with a binary, I mean, that was really intriguing to me. And then I just put my foot in and just kept running.
Now, now Brian's not on the call tonight, but how did Brian hear about this, and when did the program start?
The program started in April in Costa Rica and Africa, and then it opened up. I think Brian came in on May 26th. So it's only been open in the U.S. since about May 26th. And so that's when he started, and then he started trying to get me to come in.
Yep. So I know that Brian's testimony is really similar to yours because when he first, heard about it, he didn't really have that much interest, but it was a really close partner of his that shared with him, and so he got involved, and of course he had success right away, and of course he contacted you and some others, and that's what really got things going. Now, he wasn't the first person who brought it to America. It actually was another young lady who did that, but we are so grateful that it's here because some amazing things are happening. So thank you so much, Jeanette. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Mark.
All right. So I know she's on the road right now. Let her get back to driving. So the next person I'm going to bring in is a gentleman that I referred myself just, I guess, about 9 days ago. And his name is Amir. He's out of New Jersey. And Amir, are you there, sir?
Yes, Mark, I'm here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Welcome to the call.
Man, just excited about this program. Been sharing it with a lot of our leaders. And as you know, when you first told me about it, I looked at it, and for me, it was a no-brainer. My testimony is a little different. We believe in multiple streams of income, and a lot of the other programs that we're in require a lot more, and you have to scale up. But to be able to find a platform that is only $300 one time that generates this type of money is just unbelievable. And like the young lady just said, it's a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer for me.
Now, you and I, we've been involved in other programs before. We've had some really good successes. We've also had some programs where we lost money. It didn't work out so well. What is your view about that?
Well, it's Mark, it's a part of any type of business, any type of relationship. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. But if you keep a great attitude in regards to anything that you're doing, it's a scripture that says you'll reap in due season if you faint not. So I took that to heart with some of the heartbreaking opportunities that we got in. And then you just got better at your choices. And again, that's one of the reasons why I like this particular platform, because for a lot of people who are new, a lot of people who have lost in the past, to know that they can put in a small amount of money that they would spend on a dinner or shoes or a purse or what have you, and just sacrifice that for 30 days. Like with this platform, I was able to get my money back, as you know, in less than 3 days. I was able to double the money and already on a winner's board, and it's projected to probably get that $10,000 within my first 3 weeks. So again, this is I haven't seen anything like it, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited for those people who are new, especially in my group, so they can have an early win and continue to have this propel them from there.
Absolutely. And when some people when they look at this, because we use the term board and we use the term matrix, some people kind of confuse this with some kind of a susu. And can you kind of respond to that and explain to people why this is not a susu?
Yeah, when I first saw it, as you know, I looked at it and said, "Oh my God, this looked like a susu board." But again, and I always tell people we have to have the mindset of the Shark Tank. We want to look for different opportunities, no matter how successful we've been or what we suffered in the past. You want to always keep an open mind and a great attitude towards looking at something and giving it a full evaluation. So when I first saw it, I didn't want to jump to any conclusions, but it looked like the susus that so many people got in trouble with. But as I watched it and noticed that it paid out a little in a more efficient, balanced way. For instance, with the example $300, if you were in the susu that most people got burnt in, that paid you out $2,400. Now that seemed nice, but it just wasn't efficient. This one doubles your money in addition to the company allowing adding money to it just to build up their user base and network that they want to market their coin to. So it's exciting, man, because this, in addition to that, having a matrix, a binary matrix that pays out for the efforts that you do in sharing the information. Again, it's a no-brainer. And that's one of the things and then also, as you know, I've seen some people in my group that just started for the first time jump some of the seasoned veterans in this. So it lets you know that it's just different from a lot of the things that we've done in the past, and we've done some successful things, but this is easy for someone who's just getting started. This is easy for someone who has been burnt in the past. And I just want to tell everybody who's listening, no matter what you go through, the way the world is shaping up, you want to make sure that you keep your mind and your attitude in such a way that you're open. And because you don't know what's going to come your way, what type of blessing is going to come your way. And if you don't give it its full evaluation or attention that is due, you may miss it. So that's why I was so happy that when you showed this to me, the only problem I had with you is that you waited so long to join, because we could have got started a lot earlier.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much, Amir. Really appreciate your leadership. All right. So what I'm going to do, we have a gentleman who, man, he earned $600. I believe it was yesterday, and he's very excited. His name is Isaac. He's up there in the Minnesota area. And Isaac, can you unmute yourself, sir?
Yes, I'm here.
All right.
Hello,
How are you doing today?
Well, I'm doing great. So I just got that. Mark, I just got that money today.
You got that today?
I got an email. I happened to be on my phone, and it just came up saying, that I had $600. Congratulations. And,
Wow.
and I mean, in such a short period of time, with minimal effort, I got my daughter in, and I plan on getting my son in tomorrow. And I'm really going to run with this because, when you have something that you can see these kind of results in this short period of time, and I'm up here running. I'm running from the Hawk, what we call the Hawk here in Minnesota. And some of the other areas that I hear people are calling in from is nowhere near as like the winter weather we have here in Minnesota. And I've been looking for something that could bring results not only to myself, but to a whole lot of people. And this pandemic was just a wake-up call to really have a plan B, or have something that can pass, that's not completely dependent just upon your own efforts. If we don't get involved with something that is not totally dependent upon us in terms of what we can do, our own individual efforts, then we're not wise. And there's a Bible scripture that says, if you walk with the wise, you'll be wise. And everything is based on a risk reward basis. And there's very little risk, and the upside means that, hey, there's a great reward. And we put our monies in the bank, and the bank generally promises us maybe 1% max, on your savings, money you just they just hold the money. They use the money to make money. But by just taking a little bit of risk, and you have the upside. I've already seen the upside. I got more than 100% return on my money and then also I'm looking forward to this $10,000 within the next 30 days. I'm not just going to sit and wait for it. I'm going to put forth some effort. I'm going to put the word out there. I'm going to get on the phone. I'm going to pass that word around, word of mouth. And I'm expecting great things. I'm looking for a miracle. I'm expecting the impossible. You know
Yes,
what?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm excited, Mark. I'm telling you, I'm riding high. I'm
All
riding
right.
high right now, boy. That's all you had to do was show me. I was born in Kansas City, Missouri. They call it the Missouri. They call it the show me state.
Yes, sir.
They done showed me, and now I'm ready to rock and roll, bro. I'm on fire right now, bro.
All right. Well, awesome, awesome. Thank you, Isaac, man. I'm looking forward, man, to celebrating your success, man. Thank you for sharing. Now, the next person I'm going to bring in is Andrew, and Andrew, we worked together on another project, through his sponsor, and he's had some success this week as well. And Andrew, how are you, sir?
Awesome, Mark. Awesome. Can you hear me good?
Yep, loud and clear. So, can you share with everyone, how are things going for you in the program?
Oh, it's been a lot of sleepless nights. ever since I talked to you and the day you told me about it, and I was already on. I was ready to go. It just, unfortunately, I didn't have the money. And this is for a lot of people that's probably looking at this in the same situation that I had. Just because you don't have the money, that don't mean the universe won't work for you. But when you put it out there in the universe responds. And what I love about this vehicle, when you talk to it, it talks back fast, instantly. So it's been a great journey. Yes.
Wow. So you went to work, and how many people have you personally referred in the program so far?
I refer to personally my mother, and I refer my partner, Ms. Gladys. I hope she's on the line, but she's, oh my goodness, from day one she was with me through the ups and downs, and shout outs to the team too. And we just been grinding this thing through the whole 2020 lockdown, as far as being together. But when we came across when I met you, Mark, I met you from a distance, just looking at your YouTube videos. And I said, wow, if I follow him, I copy and paste everything that he's saying. And I did that. I said, that's Michael Jordan. And if he tell me to dribble like this and do it like that, I'm listening. I am not going against whatever you say. And that's what I did. And thank goodness that I did it when you told me in the time to do it. Yes.
Well, listen, I'm excited. I'm excited for you. One of the things I like about this program is the quality of people that you meet. We're like-minded people. We want to do something to improve our families and our communities. And man, it's awesome. It's awesome to be in partnership with you. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Now, the next person I want to bring in, we got a bunch of people, but I'm going to do just one more, and that's Mr. Earl Dixon. And Earl, you should be able to unmute yourself.
All right, can you hear me more?
Yes. Welcome to the call. Now, you are an experienced networker. We've worked together before. I've seen some of the things that you're doing, from afar. And so you got involved with us, just a few days ago. How are things going for you so far? And what do you think about this?
Well, actually, first of all, I love the platform, and exactly what they represent. I got started literally on Saturday morning around 8 o'clock, guys. Literally around 8 o'clock. And last night around 8:30 and 9 o'clock, I got that $600. Now, let me do this. I got to give all the credit to my team, because right now it's over 48 people in my back office, and I just kept helping people get two. It's all about helping. Teamwork is in the dream work. And this thing really pays. Now, one of the gentlemen said a few minutes ago, I think it was Amir, or he's an Isaac, they were talking about how you put your money in the bank and you only make that 1%. Well, 100% in 24 hours is truly amazing. And the way I'm sharing this thing, I'm just really, based on this matrix, asking people would they really like to take $300 and turn it into 600, okay, in a short period of time, and bring 2 of your friends. Guys, I mean, whenever you join this matrix and it pays you, you got evidence that it works. So I've done it, I tested it, and now I'm just gonna duplicate. So, and one more thing I like to say is this right here. Me being a Bitcoin man, I love digital currency. Love digital currency. Hyperinflation is here. The digital divide is real. And digital online employment is not just an afterthought anymore. It's a reality. It's a reality. $1.3 trillion a day in cryptocurrency is going around in the world. We're looking at 20 trillion mark within the next 5 years. And I just appreciate the fact that Upnomix, which is a fintech financial technology product, allows us to tap into that 20 trillion to be, and we're just gonna be some happy people. Thank you, Mark.
All right. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. All right. So let me continue on. I want to share with everyone the other ways that we're able to generate income here. The next way is the leverage profit sharing. Your qualifications in a revolving matrix gives you one more reason to smile. You also qualify to receive profits from the company's global investment arm. See, when you personally sponsor at least 2 associates in Upnomix, you open up 3 other income streams. All right. The company matches your original $300 and they're going to actually deposit it in the global investment arm. So this is not your money, it's their money. They're matching your money with their money and they're using it in the global investment arm. So this is a company, they're involved in gaming, they're involved in casino management, they're involved in virtual reality, and a lot more that you're going to be seeing coming over the next few months. So what we're doing right now is sort of a beta team build. We're building up the community for this company, and we're being rewarded handsomely for doing that. So now let's talk about the leverage profit sharing. So you continue to receive leverage profit sharing amounts every week until you have received $600 or till the time that your account has earned a combined total of $1,800 from all commission types, whichever is easier or earlier. Okay, so let's talk about this. You contributed $300 within the community. You get the $600 through the player's matrix. But not only that, you're also going to get an additional $600 from the leverage profit sharing when you go out and refer to. So what does that mean? You started with 300, you got back 1,200. That's a pretty good return, I would say. What would you say, right? And the leverage profit sharing is dispersed on a weekly basis every Wednesday and credited to your online wallet in your back office in USDT, which is the digital coin that you can convert to any other cryptocurrency and also to any fiat currency like the US dollar in a matter of minutes. Now, the qualification, you must personally, directly sponsor at least 2 members to qualify to receive these leverage profit sharing. Okay. So the next way is called the dual team bonus. We're very excited about this. I think that this is actually bigger than the $10,000 payout. Now, Upnomix has combined the revolutionary revolving matrix model with the popular binary tree system to reward you in both ways, but this binary tree is a little different. All right, you don't have legs in the middle like you have in other programs. All you have is a left and a right, and the system is going to automatically place your new invitees into the weaker side. It does it for you automatically, so you don't have to worry about balancing it out. It's going to do it for you, so it's not a chore. And there is no limit on directly sponsoring new members, which would show up in your direct genealogy chart to follow you in the revolving matrix. However, they are all placed in the two-team, dual-team network to help you earn enormous dual-team bonuses. Each member, when placed in the system, gets 2 placements, one in the matrix and another in the dual-team structure. Both genealogies work independently and simultaneously of one another. So while you are prepping up to earn the $600 and eventually the $10,000 over and over again, you are also participating in the dual team bonus. But in order to do that, you must personally refer to. That gets us started. And as your community grows, those daily income begins to explode. So once you exit the players matrix, that's when the dual team bonus kicks in. Once you have received that $600 and you start receiving weekly payouts, it accumulates on a daily basis in your back office based on the activity of your left and your right team. The unmatched volume of the power leg is carried forward for matching in the next commission cycle. All right, so let's do the math. This dual team bonus is an important element of the Upnomix compensation plan as it ensures regular income and it helps leverage your team efforts and earn income on the entire team sales. This is huge. All right. So it's basically going to pay down to infinity until you hit the maximum limits, which I'm going to show you in the next slide. And so you will earn 5% of the volume of your weaker leg. Okay. And this is paid out every week, which is every Saturday. Saturday is payday. So what are the caps of the dual team bonus? The daily cap is $1,000 a day per account, $7,000 in weekly earnings, and $30,000 in monthly earnings. Of course, this is all in addition to everything else that we have shared. The last thing we want to talk about are the ranks. You are rewarded once you achieve certain ranks, and there are different ranks one can achieve, starting with the gold associate to reaching the top of the company as a legend. And the criteria to move up is not only straightforward, but it's also simple, which is helping more people attain the different ranks. The first rank of gold is achieved when you have accumulated $30,000 in team volume and revenue in both your left and your right leg, which I'm excited I was able to do in about nine days. And while the subsequent ranks are achieved, when you get two preceding rank holders in both legs, respectively. So as your team members also achieve these ranks, that causes you to move up within this system. So let's look at the rewards. So first of all, if you can make it to gold before the end of the month, you will get an all expense paid trip to Dubai for the company's first event. That's tickets, that's airlines, that's hotel, that's even food. The only thing you have to pay for is your visa. So once you reach diamond, that's an Apple iPad. Black diamond is a European trip. Platinum is a Rolex watch. Diplomat is a Harley Davidson, the top model. Presidential is a Mercedes or a Maybach. Ambassador is a Lamborghini or a Huracan. Crown Ambassador is $3 million plus a Rolls Royce. And Legend is $10 million plus a luxury mansion. So these are huge bonuses and incentives, ladies and gentlemen, waiting for you as you attain these higher levels. So let's talk about the company. So Upnomix is a casino management company. They're also involved in digital gaming, as we talked about it. They are a direct networking company. So there's a company behind this, and they've got some amazing things coming down the road. They're located in Costa Rica, as you heard earlier, and they have operations in South Africa. So the company has a very large team in South Africa. It started there before it came to the United States. And so they manage, entertainment as well and in gaming. And they're involved right now in companies in Costa Rica, Barbados, the Philippines, and Sri Lanka. They'll be coming also to New Jersey, Aruba, Melbourne, Monaco, and Germany. Of course, you know that there is a token coming out. You'll be hearing more about that and some other things here very, very soon. So we're very excited about the future. So let's take a look at the game plan. So the flagship project is termed Upnomix Central and has been under wraps in development for some time now and is slated for launch in the latter half of 2023. So you're going to be seeing things show up as we move forward, but the really big stuff is in 2023. The platform is a shared bankroll that leverages the power of blockchain technology, coupled with machine learning and artificial intelligence that will enable licensed games operators to build and operate games on the transparent platform at zero financial risk. All right, so here is our webinar schedule moving forward for this week. Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the very same link. And also Saturday at 1 p.m. So you can simply go to 2 to 10k.live. You can see it on the screen right there. That's the number 2 and then TO 10k.live to get to the webinars. And there's a phone number there as well. The following week, we'll go to pretty much everyday webinars. The following week, starting Sunday, we'll keep you informed on that. All right, so opportunity missed is opportunity lost. Success is identifying and positioning yourself with companies or industries that are going to be successful with or without you. And of course, timing is everything. So timing is on our side. We're right here at the very beginning. Nobody really knows about this yet, ladies and gentlemen. So we have the opportunity to be the one to share it with them. Don't miss that opportunity by letting someone else do it before you. All right. So, listen, if you and I had been around, or at least were aware of what was going on with Apple when they first got started, we certainly would have participated, certainly with Bitcoin, Netflix, Tesla, Google, and so many others. We don't want to miss opportunity. Timing is so very important. And you and I are absolutely here at the right time. So never postpone your dreams again, ladies and gentlemen. We want to celebrate your success. We're looking forward to let you share your testimony and to hear about the things that are happening for you and your family as you become a part of Upnomix. So thank you so much for taking time to join us. Again, get in contact with the person who invited you on the call. They get your questions answered and walk you through the process to show you how to get started. And we look forward to celebrating your success. So again, our next call will be Wednesday at 7 p.m. the same time. We now have our own Telegram group and Facebook group. Get in contact with your sponsor. They'll provide you with those links. That's where we put our replays and other updates. So thank you so much. Everyone have an awesome day. Thank you to our speakers as well. Goodbye and God bless.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.